Okay, all right.
After about like an
Welcome
hour
back.
of sitting here, waiting on Justin.
I was running through
It was like 30 minutes. It wasn't
whatever.
that long.
Yeah, no, I was my brother bought my Vita off of me because I
Yeah,
don't use it anymore.
yeah.
And if anything, I can probably just get another one and do it again.
Mm-hmm. Well, weren't you looking into like the other thing?
Yeah, so yeah, that one's a
Ow.
little harder to do.
Oh, really? Ow! Stop hitting me! Where's Hawkwood? He's supposed to be here.
Awkward, you prick.
Maybe not.
Yeah, yeah. So for that one, extending the memory for it is a bigger pain in the ass
Oh,
to
okay.
do.
I see. I see.
So it, now that I have like more IT and hardware knowledge, I
Mm-hmm.
can do it, but it's just
You just don't want to put up with.
it's tedious.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad. I just gotta just take the back piece off and put some tape that also allows it to still it's
Electrical tape.
whatever. Not electro tape.
Oh.
It's a yellow kind of clear tape.
Oh,
It's
okay.
supposed
Okay.
to help. It still helps the it still passes a connection. So
Oh, I see.
that was supposed to connect memory, and someone on Etsy does them.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
yeah,
I don't have to the light.
and they said
Uh.
no. You know, like a liar.
So anyway, I basically ran through this part ahead of time because it annoys the shit out of me. I unlocked the shortcut. We're almost at the boss.
Oh,
Yeah, that part like
okay.
really sucks. Cause remember the Crystal Sage?
No. Yes.
The big fat
Yes.
wizard dude. Teleport.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You basically fight the same guy there twice. No, 3 times.
Oh, wait, yeah. I remember Gloria was saying there was
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
couple over there.
He shows up here again. Very annoying. I died like 30 times. Trying to get to him, not
Shit
fight.
myself.
Oh, okay.
So I actually bought my first manga.
Yeah.
No, I have manga. Robert gave me one, Persona Q
I gave you a
one, but
couple.
now that he has more context of it,
Context.
he's like, oh wait, friend,
Yeah, it's
come
like,
on.
I wish I had those still.
Oh dear,
Yeah, I want to see if we get a complete collection.
another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one, purloiner of cinders.
Never knew where the true nod.
Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
This is a kind of cool fight.
What's his boss's name?
Lorien. It's Lorien and Lothric. 2 bosses.
Marks our grave,
Hate to fight.
but you may rest here too, if you like.
Oh dear. Look at this beautiful boy. What dumb thing did we do this week that we haven't mentioned yet? I don't think we've done anything dumb yet.
There was something, I don't remember what it is.
Fuck, what do we do?
I can't remember. This week has been a blur.
Oh, so I bought, Robert did a dickhead thing, and I also did a dickhead thing that I feel bad about now. Robert opened my little tea thing,
Oh.
and I got mad because that was the only tea I was allowed to get, and I don't know, it kind of triggered me.
It did not ruin your tea at all.
No, so he opened the cap for it, and I had bought him an espresso shot of whatever.
Espresso double shot energy drink.
Yeah, for like Starbucks.
As well as Starbucks, like cold coffee.
And I got mad, so I opened his little thing. He's like, you're like, what the fuck? I can't close that. You can close your bottle. It didn't affect it. I was like, yeah, sorry, friend.
You're like, I didn't think about it. The rage
Yeah,
got
and
to
like,
me.
yeah, my rage went unchecked and became untethered, and then
You know bounds.
yeah.
Yeah, so you did that, and I was like, all right, fine. Because I take the Via Trans to get to and from school sometimes, and that happened to be one of the days, and they were on the way in like 30 minutes. I was like, I'm not gonna drink this in 30 minutes and have a heart attack on the way home.
Like, I'm waiting till I'm in the safety of my home,
So,
and then
yeah, then proceed to kill myself.
and what did you say?
I don't remember. I do remember that I took a sip of the energy drink and I was like, ew, this tastes like doo-doo. And then proceeded to pour it into like my coffee bottle. Because it was already like mostly empty.
Yeah.
And mixing them was a bad idea. Milk was a bad choice. Yeah!
This spot
How did that hit me?
marks our break.
And then Robert's like, for help, I have not stopped vibrating in the last 2 hours. He's like, I've entered the speed for like 4 times. It's like, I have so much fucking energy, I almost stood up and collapsed right afterwards.
I stood up and collapsed 2 times. In the future.
Yeah.
You can do that.
You were just like unhinged.
Oh, absolutely. I think I stayed up till like 3 in the morning that day.
You were all over the place. You were a fucking madman and you needed to be stopped.
No, I stayed up until 2, fell asleep, woke up an hour later because I was coughing. And then I finished chugging the rest of it. And then I stayed up till like 6 in the morning.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Robert got mad because I'm gonna go pet the cat. He's like, yeah, I pet the cat. The cat came to me.
Yeah!
And you're like, you motherfucker.
The cat.
Sagat and then SideQuest cat. And then he was taunting you. That's right. He was
Yeah.
taunting you. He was by the window, he was by the door, and he could see this car because it's like a clear door.
Yeah, it's a glass
And he
door.
was just there like, tee hee. He was just there looking at you, and you're like, you son of a bitch.
I love cats.
I'm gonna go fight him.
Yeah, I'll fight every cat on campus. I'll throw a trash can at them. Not
Yeah.
literally.
Always call me a coward too, because I love Kamen Rider, and the one I have is from a rider from like the year 2070, like 7 or something, around the cyberpunk year, and I love cyberpunk stuff.
Yeah, the cyberpunk aesthetic.
So, and it doesn't look like
Ow.
that. If anybody knows Kamen Rider and they've seen the belts, they know how ridiculously big they get.
Mm-hmm.
But this one just looks like a regular old big belt buckle,
Yeah, it looks like a big Texas belt buckle.
and I hide it because I don't want anybody to see it.
And
But
also
I know
'cause
I'm
it doesn't
wearing
have
it. Oh, I don't want to stroll by fucking freaking anybody out.
a- Yeah.
But oh, yo, the teacher saw it.
Oh, really?
Cause I got up and I stretched, and he's like, "That is the weirdest belt buckle I've ever seen."
And like, oh boy, it gets weirder.
I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Hey, look, take a look at this belt buckle." I was like, "Oh fuck, he's drawing attention." And I was like, "That looks pretty cool." He's like, "Where'd you get it?" I was like, "Well, I special ordered it from Japan." And they was like, "Yeah, but like, what's it for? Like, what does it do?" I was like, "Oh," and he's like, "Does it light up?" I was like, "Yeah, it lights up. It just needs batteries." And he was like, "Yeah, but he's like, is it from something?" I was like, "Yeah, it's from a Japanese TV superhero show.
Yeah.
It's like basically mostly like the heroes wear like a belt like this and they use it to change."
Mm-hmm.
It's like I thought, it was pretty badass. And they're like, "Oh, that sounds cool," and nobody said anything else.
Aw. I would've
No,
supported you.
no, they weren't making fun of me. They're like, "Dude, that's badass."
Oh,
Like,
okay, then-
someone was like, they like the design because it
Yeah.
looks simple. It looked pretty cool. I was like, "Yeah," I go, "It just needs batteries." "Oh, so you didn't put batteries in there?" I was like, "No, because I'm not entirely too sure how fast the strobing light is on this thing, and I don't want anyone getting a seizure."
Yeah.
I go, not that you can see it here, but like it's very loud too, and it just makes a big.
Right.
Plus, there's high school kids here too, so they'll probably make fun of me.
Probably. High school kids are mean.
All right. So, we got Lord. Oh, Lothric and Lorien, along with
Don't worry, boss
Ow.
fight's not done yet. This is the second phase. It sucks.
Oh, dear brother,
I love Lorian's voice.
I'm on my way.
Such a beautiful boy.
My
Shame.
brother. Unyielding sword of Lothric's prince.
Hey, you guys are a little too close. You need to stop that.
Hey, brothers.
Rise as if you would. For that is our curse.
And then he rides him.
What?
Yeah, he literally rides on his back because he can't walk. Technically, neither of them can. But he's super frail, so.
Oh, get off me, Mom!
Mom said it was my turn to use the flaming sword.
Something about this looks badass and
also
unsettling at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's sons of kings of
Ow.
Oceiros.
Osiris?
Osiris? There you go.
Yeah. Ow, fuck.
Osiris is spelled weird. It's not spelled like how you know it.
Yeah. It's a
And
Dark Souls spelling
the
of it.
queen of Lothric, the eldest Lorien was once a mighty knight who single-handedly defeated the demon prince, staining his sword with the power of fire. Lothric appears to have little combat training, if any, and Ocelot's status is currently unknown. What is known is that their mad father called Ocelot a child of dragons and claimed he had a special power, but what exactly this means, fuck if I know. It's considering that the sanity of the speaker. The kingdom of Lothric, which shared the name of the middle son, was mighty land in the mountains. It was famous for its dragon slayers developing special tools to slay them, but eventually began to tame dragons through unknown means. The kingdom included 3 organizations called the Three Pillars of Lothric, lightly called this for some vital role they played to the rulers. The knight was, as the name suggests, the fighting forces that. Oh, I hit my mic. Man, what a big episode! I didn't hit my fucking mic.
Hey, you actually haven't done that in a while.
No, I did last time.
Oh, did you?
Marks our
Yeah.
grave.
Oh.
But you may rest here too. If you
Uh, it was permitted to tame drakes for battle, which became a symbol of Lothric's power, with their dragons and weapons originally designed for them, sometimes amplified by miracle. The Knights of Lothric crushed all who threatened their shores. When the scholars fully acquired the archives, the knight strengthened ties with the high priestess. Those that directly attended to her were blessed with her holy power. What if I want it? What if I want her holy power, huh?
Yeah.
The high priestess appears to attend to the faith of Lothric. The current is Emma, who was the wet nurse of... The what now?
Who's what?
A wet nurse to the Prince Lothric when he was much younger. Alright, if I finish this, am I gonna end up with some kind of list?
No,
Like how
don't worry.
young?
Wet nurse is a pretty common term.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Bet it
caretaker.
is. Uh-huh. Can I be your wet nurse?
No, because I am not a baby. I'm a butt baby.
I'm sure you act like one.
That's different.
They are connected to the way of the blue, and the warriors of sunlight. The latter likely because of the kingdom's worship of the sun and the dragon slaying past. Another faith was developed by the heavenly daughter Gertrude, the queen's holy maiden and rumored daughter, who was visited by the member of a race of divine messengers called the angels and recorded the messages despite being rendered blind and mute from
Ow,
it.
fuck.
This led to the Windy Knights being formed and of the angelic faith becoming prevalent across the kingdom, with heavenly miracles being used and taught through the religion was considered heresy, and none of the pillars recognized it as faith. The scholar was likely the academic center of Lothric, and for the importance gained access to the grand archives near the main castle. Because of this, though, it is not clear why both the knight and the clerics of the high priestess disliked them, probably because they're a bunch of fucking nerds. During the hostilities between the sorcerers and the clerics, they captured Gertrude and imprisoned her in a cage, later experimenting on her
if you like.
sacred chime to develop method of casting sorceries and miracles. One day they were visited by the preacher twins, 2 sorcerers who had mastered the arts created by the sorcerer Logan as a sorcerer's translation of the magic made by Seath. These twins, called the Crystal Sages, trained the scholars and gave them spiritual guidance in their research. And I wish that fucking whatever it is outside would fuck off.
Oops. You still need my mic.
No, yeah, okay. So the royal family, specifically that of Osiris's rule, decided to create a child so strong that it could be the perfect candidate to link the first flame while surviving as a Lord of Cinder. But it said that when they could not biologically produce a strong enough heir, the family committed an unnamed deed so heinous and foul that it's cursed Lothric. Oh my god, is it incest?
Yeah, I immediately assumed that.
Yes, so connected this deed to the search of Seed's moonlight conducted by the king after discovering the Pale Dragon's courtship by the scholars. Though this is merely speculation and the nature of the curse remains vague, but the deed was done and Lothric was destined to burn and become a Lord of Cinder. Despite this, he was a frail small boy with poor health all of his adulthood and was so small that he was still able to wear his swelling in the form of robes.
Oh, okay.
There's so much fucking lore for this.
Oh yeah, they're very important.
Okay. Oh, jeez, okay. To strengthen the prince so that he could have linked the fire, his elder brother Lorien decided to allow his soul to be fused with his brother's, a curse that left him mute and with almost useless legs. Because of it, because of this, they are almost inseparable. So, and Lorien could not die unless Lothric did. From all this, where they were also inseparable in kinship, fueled by their great grief for the events transpired in their family. Since the two were linked so closely that their souls could nearly melt together, both brothers would be required to link the flames, and the kingdoms was now deprived of its heir due to some combination of occurrences that may or may not be included in the unspeakable nature of Lothric's birth, his teacher's own doubts, and the state of the whole the world. Despite the countless sacrifices, they rejected their duty to become Lords of Cinder and watched the fire fade from a distance. Due to the chosen sacrifice refusing to burn, a contingency plan was activated where previous Lords of Cinders were awoken to offer their remaining strength to the flame, but with the bell tolled to signify the fading of the flame, only Lodlith of Corland was willing to help, and the others three forsook the flame for various reasons of their own. Yorm is believed to have been filled with... Isn't Yorm the...
Yorm's the giant, yeah.
Okay.
And Lulith, I don't think I've shown him off, but he's in the Fire Friend.
Is believed to be filled with such despair over the loss of his home, which he sacrificed himself to prevent. To care for the flame, Aldrich received more visions of the inevitable end, and that he was merely instructed to prevent, and the Abyss Watchers either went mad or were corrupted by the Abyss buried beneath their keep. One day, the high wall appeared in massive seismic upheaval of land beneath the castle, raising it high above the bridge that once led to it. There was no route to leave, messengers had no way to return, and pilgrims were unable to seek refuge. Many people have attempted to kill the twin princes, but they have barricaded themselves and the kingdom and consumed in civil war without their participation. The knight and the high priestess who Lothric has forsaken the lairs of, while placing all favor in the scholars, become undead, then hollow in the battle, which either the winged knights of Giltric's fates and small forces of the Outrider knights, including the dancer and her watchdog compatriot Vord, sent by the Pontiff Sullivan to secure the key points within the kingdom, and if necessary to kill the rebellious prince. Ooh,
is that all of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Robert was gonna try to fucking bamboozle me, and then I left to go do the said bamboozle. He stopped me. He's like, I stopped you because you're gonna hurt me.
I also, like, in good faith, couldn't let you go hurt yourself emotionally.
And then I was like, I'm not gonna hurt you. And I was like, because there's a fucking cop right there. And the cop riding the bike, he's like, hey guys. And he just kept walking. And you're like, seriously? I was like, now I'm gonna fuck you up.
I was like, this man literally threatened me. You're just not gonna do your job. Okay.
Well, I think it's because he thinks we're brothers. So
You.
also, everyone at the VA Link thinks we're brothers.
Yep.
I keep referring to you as my brother in the wheelchair.
Have you told your teacher that we're also brothers?
Which
Did I
one?
wait for you outside of class?
Yeah, he hasn't asked.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yes, I'll tell him. Yeah. I was like, we used to be identical until you lost the use of your legs.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Ah, the bamboozle.
You get one more shot at this, and then we'll pause.
They're a hard fight. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Shut up.
They're not that hard. It's just like I can do first phase.
No, in fact,
probably
the opposite.
no
They're very
problem.
frail,
Yeah.
according to the lore
According to the lore, yeah.
of Wikipedia. It's not Wikipedia. It's actually from the Dark Souls.
Yeah,
site.
the Dark Souls wiki.
Holy shit! You want to give us a second?
Yeah, no, this dude just like immediately starts his garbage.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
Uh oh.
Oh, earlier there was a goddamn storm.
Oh yeah, and it started to hell.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? Yeah.
You had to tell me. You're like, what the hell? It's hailing outside. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then before the previous conversation, no, what we were talking about. Robert said they were reading Hellboy, and he proceeds to send me like a picture or something. I think it's like a random like e-boy or like femboy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I go, if that's the reboot of Hellboy, then I'm there in front of the center with a bucket of buttered popcorn and a half-live chicken leg.
Ow.
We saw this guy that Robert doesn't like. He just thinks he's just so like obnoxious and
We
up
talked
his
about
own
him, yeah.
ass. Yeah, like Wish Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
And he passed by us, and I was like, "Hey, let me tell you about this fantastic breakfast I made." And he kind of looked at us, and you're like, "What breakfast?" I was like, "Nothing, because I'm poor and I can't eat in the morning."
Like, I also am barely a functioning adult. I don't know how to cook very well.
Actually, I know how to cook.
I don't believe you.
No, yeah, I can cook. You just want me to cook.
I've never seen you cook. I've never said, hold up, let him cook. Around you.
I will send you to Jesus.
Alright, skip cutscene because that plays every single time. You shoot this stupid little magic thing.
We would not stop saying that. I will send you to Jesus. Man. Today wasn't that bad. Today was actually a good day because the guy I don't like didn't show up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, that's good for you. It just sucks because I could stay. I mean, I could stay regardless.
No, you weren't gonna because you're right on like 1 hour of sleep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I got takeoffs. Lothric, stop it!
Kick his ass, Optrick!
Let me get to your behind. You can defeat the boss without actually taking down Lothric. Or Lorien. I forget who's who. No, Lorien. You have to kill Lothric. Go, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he does that. Very annoying. Stop with the soul arrow. Not soul arrow. Very similar to it.
Light arrow?
Yeah, I think that's basically. I don't know. I don't use spells in this game.
I've seen people use spells in like Elden Ring and like just boost attacks and stuff with the dash and everything.
Absolutely.
That's fucking insane how much people do it.
Like
It's
when
actually pretty
Elden Ring
cool.
first released, before they patched like a bunch of stuff, you could basically one-shot bosses with like the right setup of magic.
We referred to back to our Elden Ring playthrough.
No, I didn't use magic in that one.
Oh no, I'm just saying we played it.
Oh yeah. Which DLC finally got announced.
Oh yeah.
Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Shadow of the. I am so fucking upset.
Why?
This spot
I'm upset.
marks our grave,
Oh, go on.
but you
Well,
may rest
first because
here
of the
too,
fucking
if you
thing
like.
passing by. No, I'm just fucking. I'm angry because fucking poor Pikami.
Oh, right. I forgot about the whole situation already.
Yeah.
Don't talk
I
about
mean,
it.
I knew she was gonna. You told me she was gonna graduate anyways, but
Yeah, from what I've read, she had already planned to graduate beforehand. Because she was
yeah.
probably already having a tough time.
Well, shit. I thought we paused real quick. Sorry, my bad. I was just sitting here thinking we paused and everything. Robert's family is getting crunk and crazy. And oh, yep, there's a fight. I hear lightsabers. This is getting out of hand. So now I will be taking over. I am at the control right now. This is me playing. 100% taking over. So here I am going to the castle. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I just gotta avoid these fools real quick. Alright. Okay, hopefully I can do this without Robert. I mean, imagine if I beat this without Robert here. Alright. Okay, that's how you roll. Okay, I didn't do that. Okay. Heal up real quick. Nope. No. Okay, apparently that was not a good time to heal. Drink my Sunny D. Alright. My name is Justin, and I'm here to whoop some ass. Alright. Gotta hit my new asshole real quick. Alright. If Robert had a better build, I could probably take this guy. No problem. So if I lose, it's because of him.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
Well, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pause real quick, and then I'll probably beat him in a bit, and then wait for Robert to get back. All right, see you guys in a bit.
Dear brother, mark my words as one. You remain among the accursed.
Hey, so while it's only been one episode for you guys, or this episode, it might have been what, a few seconds after you beat the fight.
Yeah.
It's literally been like what, 3 days, 4 days,
No.
6 days, 7 days, a week,
Like a day and a
a
half.
month, a month and some carne asada.
What?
I'm hungry.
That's not a measurement of time. Anyways, I beat the
Speaking of
boss.
measure of time, I beat the boss. I was the one playing last though.
You literally went to bed.
I literally had to grind through the last 3 days to get to him and beat him because you couldn't beat him.
You've never
So-
played a Dark Souls game in your life.
I've actually played Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls 2 is the worst one and doesn't count.
Yeah. I played it out of spite. Because I knew you wanted me to play the good one, so I played the bad one.
All is as planned, is it not? 5 lords for 5 thrones. Glory be my lord slaying champion. It is all thy doing. The stage is set for me to play my part as lord, too.
Alright, so I guess I gotta kill you.
Go, speak with the firekeeper.
Sucker punch him. Hurrah!
Do not
I can kill him.
overlong.
Doesn't do anything.
Oh, so speaking of like Thai, we were throwing out like
sit their 5 thrones,
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
all thanks to thee,
Oh,
most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lords' embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true
I didn't do anything for you.
fit to link the fire.
Yeah, do it in a sec. Hold on. Hey, Hawkwood.
Yeah, so
Undead Legion
we were throwing out
Fire
peripherals.
is a caravan
Or for those who don't know, that's what anything that
sworn
doesn't,
by wolf's
like,
blood
anything
to
that connects into the
contain
computer,
abyss,
like
goes
keyboards
by
and
trade.
mouses and stuff. Those are peripherals.
Gaining admittance, Eve, I
Yeah.
They're throwing out like
Gaining
I like
admittance,
Mac, like mouses and stuff. So I have a Mac mouse for my Windows HP computer because chaos, and the scroll wheel is like a little ball. So I just been, I was just looking at all messages.
Oh, is that how you got them so fast?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have 2 separate mouse things that I
Noble
bought
lords
a
of
long time ago.
Cinder,
Also 4 in the morning.
the fire fades.
Awkward runs by.
and
Help!
the
I'm on
lords
fire!
hold out thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir.
You with your dandruff.
It's you with your big
Let
ass
him
nose.
grant
I'll leave my
death.
insecurities out of here.
To the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Speaking of big ass nose, my nose itches.
So you got a big ass. Robert got bit by something and his eyes swelled up and everything. And I was like, "Oh shit, Freddy, you okay?" You were
Yeah,
like,
what, 5 rounds with Rocky. Like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
bye.
so I found this message from 9/13/2021, 24/6, 12:46 a.m. Looking at your fingers, seeing how they are placed, I can deduce that you were a dancer that mastered the 60 dance styles from the robot to the cha-cha slide. The bags under your eyes tell me you stayed up late watching the Madagascar movie. You liked it, but you didn't love it. Your glasses are foggy, which leads me to believe you had miso soup with a Diet Coke. And the chair tells me that you're handicapped. What the fuck was wrong with me?
I don't know. You must have been very tired. I'm gonna change the sword. Probably shouldn't use it.
Oh, there is me just typing PP in long ass letters. Just like one
Yeah.
right after the other.
Uh,
Look at all this nonsense. What sword are you gonna use?
there we
for?
go. The ultra great sword that I've been using.
A mega great sword that I've been using.
No, it's literally just called an ultra great sword.
Wake me up on the 20th when the expansion releases.
What?
I don't know. That's what you put.
The 20th of what?
Oh, here's us fucking having the worst ever nonsense. But who the hell is this guy?
This is the Soul of Cinder. He's cool as shit.
There's no like he doesn't get like a boss opening cutscene, or is the cutscene
No.
before?
Just walk in, he's ready to throw down.
I don't need that fucking touchy-feely bullshit.
Yeah.
You're like, I will send you to Jesus.
I
You
forgot
have
to play
Jesus in this
this.
world?
I've been playing Wolong, and it is way different.
Oh, are we gonna play Wolong?
Yeah, it has the Game Plus. We'll get to it.
I will send him to Jesus. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has different. Like he has a sword that he can change to like different weapons.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's very annoying.
What was his name again?
The Soul of Cinder. Oh guys, he wants to come in, man.
Hey, it's definitely. Oh, it's not from, but like, doesn't Elden Ring have stuff like that?
Yeah, basically all the Souls games find ways to reinterpret shit that's already been in the past game.
The established universe. So just saying, fighting game.
Sure.
Soul of Cinder.
That's why they basically all have the Moonlight.
I am
Sword.
reading you. Shut the hell up.
Okay. Not really
Could you-
important.
Shut the hell up.
You gonna go back to reading or what?
You gonna shut the hell up? You gonna do that, huh?
I'm waiting
Huh?
on you to finish.
Huh? Or you want me to send you to your mama crying? You're like, no, she's asleep. She's getting mad.
Yeah.
She's gotta be up in like fucking 4 hours.
Yeah.
Soul of Cinder is an amalgamation of previous Lords of Cinder, such as Lord Gwei and the Chosen Undead, assuming they survived and managed to link the flame in the world,
Ow.
and every other character who has ever linked the first flame. This is confirmed by its Japanese name, Incarnation of Kings.
That's so cool.
I think it says Leo Otachi no Kenshin.
Sure.
I'm sure. I mean, you can say so, wee man.
I don't speak anime.
As well as the description from the soul of the Lord. As such, it wields the combined ability, weapons, and magic of its components, given his tremendous power. Soul of Cinder's role as the Deific, D-E-I-F-I-C.
Sure.
I was hoping you knew, like, you.
Oh, I know the presentation. I'm just way too focused.
Okay. The manifestation of the previous Lords of Cinder is to defend the flame. As such, it acts as the final line of defense against the Ashen One when they arrive at the resting place of the first flame.
Yep. That it?
Phase 2.
Yeah, he has a second phase.
Ooh, strategy.
I don't need a strategy.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you it anyways, because you right.
Well, I mean, I fucked this guy like 40 times. But go on.
No.
Okay, jeez.
Alright, here's what you want to do. Don't get hit.
Yeah, that's already happened. It's too late for that.
Oh shit. I love places that have like weapons buried into the
Ow.
ground.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite aesthetic.
I thought Cyberpunk was your favorite. Yeah, a Cyberpunk battlefield with weapons implanted in the ground.
Yeah, I want to see a giant fucking AK just stuck in the ground.
That'd be cool.
Okay, swords in the ground are my second. Cyberpunk's my first.
Yeah.
Retro 90s cyberpunk anime is like a third. But man, dude, I finished like 2 Junji Ito mangas, and I
Super fast.
It wasn't super fast.
Yeah, it was like in 2 days.
Really?
Yeah, it felt like it was like in only 2 days.
Well, they were just manga. I mean,
They were the full collection.
Yeah, I think the Tome is like 700 something pages.
Yeah. which
Well,
is
well, the story starts on the 7th page.
yeah,
Are you healing, you fuck?
yeah. He healed a bit.
I know we just did it right now, but like still, you can't heal in a
Ow.
PvP. What the fuck, you know? My God, what are you, a player from like other country right now, invading us, coming over here to fuck us up because you're so much better than Robert?
Basically, yeah, that's what he is.
I hate. Why is there such a like? Why do other players from other countries are just like 10 times better than like other people from like a different? Like if we were like in random ass country and then one other random ass country invade us, and they're like 10 times better than us.
I don't know what's going on about it.
Yeah. What I'm saying is the Asian players. They are fucking competitive and they are so good at the game.
It's doing the plim plim pon.
Is that what he's called while he's fucking kicking your ass right now?
No, the music.
Oh.
It's Lord Gwyn's theme song. Intermixed
Oh, is it
with
a-
the Soul of Cinder.
Is that? Oh my God! Is that is that the thing for the intro?
Yes, that's the one I sent you for the intro. It's so good.
Is he back at full health?
Yeah, his second phase, we killed him. And I'm dead.
Wow.
That's not so bad though.
I am not surprised. I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna throw up.
With the Pyromancer build that I started off with, it took me probably about 4 hours to beat him. Just by chucking
Oh,
fireballs
no.
at him.
He's like, stop, that literally does nothing to me.
Yeah, it wasn't doing much.
Well, you're tenacious, I'll give you that.
Yes.
Hello! Get ready to die. So-
Oh, Amy Evans, the chick from the Nier soundtrack, she did the credits theme for Dark Souls 2, which I didn't realize because I don't like Dark Souls 2.
I literally told you that. What the hell? What are you talking about?
I did not.
I actually don't know who it is either.
You're like, I don't know who Evanescence is. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is Evanescence? He said, you get back here, you get this ass whooping. Like, no, 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 no.
Ow.
Yeah. It was a risky move and it did not pay off because I hit you right now.
Yep.
And the end.
There we go.
Well, this next strike, he's gonna one-shot you.
I hate when he uses his goddamn spear.
Well, what do you want him to use?
Regular sword. No, now he's doing magic. You butt baby. Mom said no magic allowed.
We swore no magic. Firekeeper. Can I get a ref in here? Not
Oh,
allowed.
speaking of Dark Souls 2, the Return to Drangleic community event is now underway, which is basically people go back to Dark Souls 2, run through it with a new character, new build. Yeah, it's just for the community to engage with Dark Souls 2.
It's a shit game.
Well, they have it for every Souls game. It just happen during different times of the year.
Oh, like a movie.
Yeah.
I found it weird that the last video has like 25 views for no goddamn reason.
So good at the game. I think I died like 80 times last video.
Why would you go for your souls? You don't need them.
I don't know. I'm tenacious and I want them. I'm also gonna need them for the DLCs. Fuck. I almost had him there.
Not even close. Am I
This
have to
isn't
take
even my
over
final
again to beat
form.
him?
You haven't beaten a single Dark Souls boss in
I
your life.
beat Lothric and Lauren.
Lorian, get the name right.
No, fuck you.
You went to bed because you had to work in the morning.
You went to bed because you were sleepy.
I didn't go to bed till like 4 in the morning
Exactly. It's 4 in the morning. Why aren't we asleep?
because I'm playing Ball Long right now.
You're not.
I'm not, but I'm still in that same headspace.
What if I play it?
You can. I don't think you'll like it.
Yeah. You
I
don't know
mean,
what
it's
I
on
like.
Game Pass. I do know what you like. It's most of
Oh,
it
yeah?
what I like, except when the game's too hard.
Name 5 things that I like, you fuck.
Kamen Rider,
That's easy.
Power Rangers,
That's easy.
don't count.
But I'll give you 2. All right.
Horror manga.
I feel like you're grasping for straws right now.
Beat Takeshi in anything that he does.
Okay, hate Beat Takeshi.
I love Beat Takeshi.
I didn't even know who he was until Yakuza 6.
You knew who he was because he had a cooking show.
What? Why? No, I'm not even asking.
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like he just does anything that he can.
No, yeah. Basically, he would just try things.
Alright, Freddy, you're still at 3. I need 3 more. You know me so goddamn well.
Alright, I'm trying to focus on dodging stupid arrows.
I can do what you did for you and
Persona.
without stuttering. Number 1, penis.
That's number 5.
Number 5.
Ow. And for the win.
Well, in no particular order, Metal Gear, and in Dark Souls or Bloodborne related, Death Stranding.
You could have just said Kojima. I could have been one.
Yeah, Kojima. Yeah, Kojima. Yeah. Okay, all those back with Kojima, Shiro, Yagura, or any VTuber in general.
That's stretching.
Oh, that's right. Robert doesn't like the JP members.
No, I don't like V Shoujo.
He doesn't like peeking me.
I will throw you into a trash can and roll that trash can down the hill.
And then elbow drop that trash can from like the fucking 3rd story of a thing.
Yeah.
Robert loves wheelchairs.
I
Dude, I
have no
actually-
choice but to use one.
Wait, Frank, get away from him. He's gonna explode.
Yeah, I know he's gonna explode. He's like me on a Friday night. Look at him.
You like medieval weapons?
That's easy.
Yeah, I think the easy one. I just oh my god, it's more. Yeah, apparently you're a glutton for punishment. You love it. You're a masochist. Tall muscle women in combat boots that can beat you to death. Like, that's everybody.
I think you're past 5 now.
Yeah, because I know you so goddamn well.
Yeah, your brain power is not being used up by all of Cinder.
No, I just think you're a bad friend. You don't even remember the things that I like. Because you just named things that we liked. I'm naming things that you like.
There's some mutual things that you've named.
The muscle woman.
Zero.
Shiro, I just introduced you to Shiro.
Yeah.
'Cause I knew you would like them. And your weird fascination with rib cages.
Yeah.
Hannibal.
Collarbones.
Making us business cards, which you never did.
I've done it once.
No, but like for the channel.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that at some point. We're just gonna post them around the campus.
Subscribe and hear us talk shit about all the people we know.
Yeah. Subscribe and hear us talk shit
The
about
Crow.
people who want to become firefighters or whatever.
Oh yeah, I mean, to be fair, the ambition's there, but like,
He's super dedicated except for when he misses class.
yeah, so Robert leaves, right, and we call him low budget Bruce Banner because we talked about him before. I think it was earlier on in the
Yeah.
and then so yeah, this guy just kind of just recap is like he's just very up his own ass,
Mm-hmm.
very pretentious, for being somebody. I don't know. He just nerd. If he makes a breakfast, fuck, you're not gonna hear the end of it. So Robert's like, he gets to campus, right? Fridays there's no class, so I'm kind of just hanging out there reading. And Robert's like, all right, I'm here. I slept in. I'm gonna go to the lab, but I'm a gigantic butt ass baby, so I'm not gonna go until 1:30 and be late 30 minutes.
Yeah, god damn it. That takes off so much health. Like the last
And you
hit,
keep falling for it too.
it comes out very fast.
You clearly need ranged attacks.
I don't have ranged attack.
Well, then, continue to fail. Anyways, so Robert leaves. That guy shows up, and the lady was so she came here. She said, "Hi." She's like, "Oh, can you use your printer?" He's like, "Can we use the printer here?" I go, "Yeah, as long as you got a GoPrint account." He's like, "I got a GoPrint account." And I was like, "Oh, she's literally saving lives here." I was like, "I'm literally just gonna take your ID and give you a laptop. I'm not doing much, please."
Like I do not care.
And I looked at her. I was like, "Why?" I know you guys are excited about whatever next step you're taking, but can you not bring that in here? I was literally reading a manga about a decaying death stench.
Like
And I
yeah,
had to
I'm
stay in
trying
that
to keep a certain headspace.
So I get into, and I told Robert, "Hey, low budget Bruce Banner's here." He's like, "What the shit? That fuck is supposed to be in class right now."
Which I don't know why I got upset, because I'm the one that's like, I don't want to go to class.
But he still showed up.
Yeah, fairly early. This sword is worse than the one I was using.
I don't know what he was doing. He was like talking about being a firefighter, or a cop, or like a doctor.
Actually,
I'm not knocking on his dreams or anything, but he was like, which one is more? I have more leeway to come home to my family. It's okay.
yeah. The day before we talked about him initially, he also mentioned he wanted to be like a Marine or like Coast Guard or something military wise.
Yeah.
So I think he's just trying to pick something that's like a high standing type career or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. It really feels like he's not to knock him out. Like, yeah, more power to him.
Yeah, like
It does.
he wants to-
But I feel like he's trying to prove something.
probably.
I mean, you don't want to prove anything, man.
But I
You
mean,
wanna-
if
you
it's
wanna-
self-fulfilling for them, then cool.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if you want to be like just a guy who just does random things, go ahead, man. More
Yeah.
power to you. You don't have to be like, fucking GI Joe or like just some kind of like superhero to be. And people will appreciate you.
Yeah,
and
if you-
people appreciate me like when I just go in there and just turn off and turn on their computer for them.
Yeah, or hand out a laptop to him.
Yeah.
Or go, hey, do you have a GoPrint account? And they're like, yeah, I have a GoPrint account. And you're like, cool.
So stop bothering me.
Yeah.
No. I'm actually super like I actually
Super
was helping
professional.
people troubleshoot problems today.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing, but I was just winging it. And thank God it worked. And I was telling the I work with like that. He's like it's half right too.
Yeah. I mean, you just figure stuff out as you go.
Yeah. So I was also applying like stuff that I know.
From
Like, there's
class.
certain it's like certain procedures that you do when you're in IT is like, well, you first identify the problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just user error.
Oh yeah, what was that one problem that lady had? Something about like unplugging something.
Oh yeah. No, wait, lady, which one?
Was it a lady or a guy? I don't remember. They're like, oh yeah,
lady guy.
I unplugged the thing and it's not working. And you're like, well, plug it back in.
Oh yeah, it was a guy. Yeah, it was a guy. I was like, oh, fucking plug it back in. What the hell are you doing? So we usually refer to those as ID10T problems.
I should have dodged for it.
Yeah, you almost had no friend. So I'll give you a quick second to figure out what ID10T spells out to.
Internet deficit. I don't know.
ID 10T. If you write it out, it spells idiot.
Oh, you're right. It does.
Yeah. So we just call it an ID 10T or like a user error.
Yeah.
So like, if they're talking and it's like, okay. I was like, hold on. I was like, yeah, we got an ID 10T problem here. I was, oh, okay. All right. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
And stuff. And so you have a few step processes. You know, like how I wanted to do is how I usually do is I ask them, okay, so what's the problem? And this dude brings in a beat up laptop and it's 4 years old. I'm like, well, laptops don't really have that
long of a life.
Yeah, that lifespan. The hard drive alone is just gonna crap out on you after like 3 years. So I have to replace it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I go, so tell me exactly what happened. He's like, well, it froze up, it locked out, and I reset it.
Ow.
And you know, it wasn't connected to the network right away. He's like, so I unplugged it to see if that did anything. So I undocked it, and then I was like, okay. And this laptop is dirty. It's just like it has a chip missing from a corner.
Like you could just tell its age.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. So it froze. Does it freeze on you often? No. Well, sometimes it was just I was moving the mouse, but the screen wasn't moving.
Basically, he
And,
lied.
I was like, okay. I was like, all right. I was like, so I checked the network, right, and it's locked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I go, let me go ahead and kind of click it. I remember I'm nervous and new at this.
Right.
Only for minutes until I realized I was like, I pretended like I was doing something. In reality, I was just kind of looking at the internet and see if I can connect to it.
Yeah, basically.
And I realized like, wait, this is a network line. Oh, he doesn't have access to the network. He can't just like connect to it.
Yeah.
So I was like,
That's not bad.
they go, was there a blue cable that came with it? Oh yeah, it was docked. He's like, so I just took out the blue cable. I was like, okay, yeah, that's the network cable. I go, when you restarted it, you need to give it enough time to reconnect back into the network. I go, essentially what you want to do is that when that happens, just unplug it and unplug the network cable, wait a few seconds, and then plug it back in.
Right.
So
basically, like you would a router.
I was you needed to give it time. You needed to make sure that it still remembers. And he's like, but it freezes sometimes. I was like, all technology does that at one point in time. Sometimes it's like when you walk into a room and you kind of forget what you were there for.
Yeah.
And then you remember. So that's the computer. So giving it a little soft reset reminds it, oh hey, I'm supposed to be in a computer. I'm supposed to be doing shit right now. And then it does it. Now if it becomes more of a recurring problem, then there's definitely something wrong with it that needs to be checked out.
Yeah.
But most of the times it's just user error problems.
That's so funny. Yeah, so I unplugged it. Alright, well, plug it back in.
Plug it back in. What are you doing? Why are you here? I told him, I was like, go back over there. I go, unfortunately, I can't leave this desk right now. It's just me helping people. I go, but I go, tell you what, go back, plug the router back in, and if it doesn't work, bring it back over here. Hopefully, we have someone else for IT to come and see if they can get you set back up on a network right now. Because I'm just a work study right now, so this is like the best that I can do. Quick, Fred, yell him. Give him your Estes flash as like a show of like, fuck you.
No.
Like when Goku gives Cell a senzu bean.
I'm not that confident. And we saw how that worked out for Goku.
I don't know. This lady came in and then she was saying that it locked her out and she was locked out of it and everything. And I was like, okay. So what happened? She's like, yeah, I died a little bit and then I turned back on. It was locked out. It wasn't letting me in or anything. I was like, okay. Like, it wasn't letting you back on. Yeah, it wasn't like, it was giving like an authentication error and everything. And I'm like, authentication error? He's like, oh, hold on, let me check it, right? So I go in there, type in the password and everything, double check, make sure everything was all set, right? And this is gonna be a long ass episode. We're already at 31 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Final boss.
And she was telling me exactly what's going on. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you typed in the password. First of all, she didn't type in the password right.
Oh.
Because, you know, when you make passwords, if you have a capital letter in there, it has to be capitalized.
Has to be the same way every single time, yeah.
Yeah, it won't register it as your password you just typed in.
Mm-hmm.
So, when she did that, that was her first sounds. I got in there. As soon as I got in there, I realized that she disconnected herself from the Wi-Fi.
Oh.
And then when she was doing that, when she was trying to access her Asus, in the canvas, if you don't mess with it for too long, or if something happens in between you doing it, like if it powers off, like she said it did.
Yeah.
What happens is that it will give you an authentication error, which means all you have to do is just close out that window, open it up,
a new one, and then sign back in.
Yeah, sign back in. She didn't know that, so I was like, okay, I go, there we go. Yo, how did you do that? That's just, he's like, that's crazy. It wasn't working for me. I don't know what you did and everything. And I started telling her, well, you did this wrong. You know, telling her what she did wrong. I told her next time what she could do. You know, as I go, this happens from time to time. I go, the system will time out. When that happens, if it does give you an authentication error, just close out the window and open up a new one and just sign back in. You could be fine.
Yeah.
I go, you know, for next time. I go, when you type in the password, always make sure your DNA. I don't know if you had caps lock or something, but make sure you just put the P like capitalized, you know, for the password. And yeah, that was it. I go, if you have any other problems, feel free to like, don't matter. Like, I told her, I go, it doesn't matter if it's just a small little thing about the internet. You go ahead and bring it back. You can bring it back over here. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Oh.
She's okay. She's like, thank you. And she leaves. And I'm like, there's so much like user error stuff going on right there.
Yeah. Just like this fight.
Oh, speaking of fights, someone mentioned that they honestly believe that. What was it? I wanted to tell you this and I couldn't remember. Oh, that someone was bitching about the Bloodborne and like Dark Souls bosses being too tough. And that some of the bosses, were you almost gonna beat him? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He had a quarter health.
That the bosses should at least be easy to fight instead of ramping up in difficulty and being able to one-shot you off the go, like right off the bat, because all the enemies are all designed not to kill you, and the bosses should be at least a little easier than that.
That's not the case. The bosses are varying difficulty based on your build.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but then I thought,
like,
you know,
where you are in terms of like new game plus and whatnot.
Yeah, I was well. I mean, it'd be pretty boring if all the main like grunts were like, he wouldn't be the boss if he wasn't hard.
If he didn't pose a challenge of skill.
Like, he wouldn't be the boss if he wasn't hard and tough to beat.
Not only that,
same like an erection.
Yeah. But there have been people with several disabilities that limit their motor functions that have also beat some of the harder bosses.
There are people out there beating this game with a fucking random teacup kettle.
Someone
or Dance Dance Revolution pad or like Guitar Hero controller.
Beat, I think it was Margit. Might have been Margit. Might have been the other guy. I forget his name. On two separate accounts at the same time. One with, I believe, either controller or keyboard and mouse, and a dance pad.
There are people out there literally making controllers that are pizza boxes and beating games with them.
Yeah. Also, there's a lot of discourse going on now about Elden Ring and whether or not it should include a pause button. And I certainly absolutely do believe it should have some sort of pause function.
I believe if you're playing offline, you show a pause button.
Yeah. Well, even so, Elden Ring works different because of invasions. You can only be invaded if you are playing cooperatively. So if you're playing solo, then I don't believe you can be invaded. Either that or it just takes longer.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah, because I've never been invaded alone. Alright, buddy, you gonna have to hit me with the Dark Souls roll. Dang.
Can I tell you a secret? You promise you won't get mad at me.
Or it's not a secret if it's on the video.
Well, it's a secret to you.
Okay.
Do you remember how? Do you remember how when you have to get the fingers and you get to invade somebody?
Yeah.
I might have done some invading.
Uh huh.
I may have beaten everybody that I got into the game with.
Oh, that's cool. Well, it pairs you up with people around your level.
Yeah, but they look like the. But remember, this is me. I have no idea what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and I'm just beating fools left and right, and it wasn't even funny.
No, I can believe that.
And this was before you gave me all the cool dope ass weapons and you spent so hard to get to me, and I stopped playing.
Yeah. Even though you were like halfway through the game.
I was bad at the game. What are you talking about? You saw me struggling.
You weren't that bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Name one thing that I did that actually contributed to the game.
That one time where you killed the guy that invaded me.
I used you as bait
Yeah,
twice.
it still worked.
You had no idea what I was like. What's up, bitch?
Alright, Ninja, calm down. We're doing
What if he did that and then like the guy with the thunder sword from Sekiro shows up?
Oh yeah.
He was like, and you hear the Pornhub music. You're like, wait, why is that going
no.
off? You're about to get fucked. That's what's gonna happen. Oh no!
About to turn into an Oreo commercial. You're about to get double stuff.
Oh shit!
I'm dead.
I'm alive. Do for another believe. Go go go!
Ow, he's being so aggressive this time.
He's
Ow.
always aggressive.
No, he's especially aggressive. Ow. Ow.
The recovery time on that is fucking so small.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't want to pause again because who knows the next time we'll come back to this, so I really need you to beat him this next try.
I'm trying.
Try harder!
He's a hard boss. He's the final boss. For a reason.
He's not the final boss.
Final boss of the main game.
I'm your boss.
Actually,
He just fucking lunged at me. You're God!
I think it was like the CEO of like Platinum Games or whatever. That is
What, you wanna
literally
get
a boss in Nier.
Isn't the guy from Square Enix also in there? He's like, Square Enix. And he just
Oh,
starts
that's what it
throwing
is,
off
yeah.
No, you're both right. We're both right. There's also Square Enix guy is also in there as well.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna tell me the guy from Platinum Games, like to get hired, you have to fight him.
Probably.
But he's such a big pushover that anybody can go in there and get hired.
Yeah.
He was facing. Ah! Ooh, that burns. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you have to jump.
Okay.
So,
So,
did he
yep.
just dodge me?
You have a low pain tolerance and you can't fight. Why do you insist on fighting everybody who comes in here? Oh, because apparently I'm a glutton for punishment. I want there to be a restaurant, like a superstar, like McDonald's or something,
Yeah.
that all the old items they don't have, you can still order.
Right.
But if you wanna see the menu and get the option to order it, you have to fight the general manager like in the middle of the restaurant and like fisticuffs.
That would be
'Cause he has
such an
it-
inconvenience.
Because he has the menu tattooed on his back.
Oh god.
So if you
Yakuza
want the
style.
menu, yeah, if you want the menu, you're gonna have to go through him. Or if that, you have to go through like the manager and then like the district, like the general manager. Wait, what comes first, district or general? Or are they the same thing?
I'm not too sure.
Oh, like you have to
General
fight
in
the
district.
you have to fight the supervisor, the shift leader, supervisor, assistant manager, and then you fight the manager, the general manager.
Yeah, you fight your way up there.
And then if you really want like just like free McDoubles for life, you gotta fight Ronald.
Oh god.
I tell you, one time he came to our work,
Really?
I was like, oh my god, it's Ronald McDonald! This fucking clown.
Super random.
He does that, I don't know, randomly.
That's weird.
I don't know, there's a saying Ronald McDonald that I don't know if he goes all over the place or he just has some random jack wagon dressed as McDonald.
I want to see a parking lot brawl between fast food restaurant mascots. Like Ronald McDonald, the King, Jack in the Box,
Colonel
Colonel Sanders.
and the Wendy's girl.
Yeah.
But like it's just like a really buff man in the
Yeah,
in the
it's like a
dress.
buff dude with like a thick beard.
I would love to see that.
We have 2K22. Make it happen.
Like Ronald goes in, he's like, hello, he's like, well, hello, Ronald. You here for my 2-piece combo? Like, no, I'm here to give you a 10-piece.
Oh no.
Right here. And he just lifts up his fucking shoe and kicks him in the face and just gives him a 10-hit combo.
Yeah. Oh, why are you switching to magic now, you butt baby?
And I want them to be overly designed Marvel style.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I want Ronald to look more like the Joker from Injustice.
Yeah.
I want Jack in the Box, Jack, to have his head like be like Emil
Oh,
from
Emil.
here?
Yeah.
Emil. Jack his head like kind of like that. And he's kind of, and he also has like a very fancy suit. The Colonel, super Jack version of him, where he just takes off his shirt from that like, handsome version of him.
Yeah.
And then the Winnie Girl would just be super fucking buff. Let's see.
JoJo style.
The King, his mask will just be super like, kind of like where I don't know if like the guy from Elden Ring, where they have very detailed masks but they're metal.
Oh,
Like it
yeah.
looks like a statue kind of thing. That's what his thing is. It's just made out of solid gold with the crown and everything.
Stop doing magic, you butt baby.
And then you get the Chick-fil-A chicken, the cows going
Oh,
in there.
yeah.
Let's see.
But they play by street rules with the gang of them.
Who else has a mascot up there? What other notable places? I want to. Taco Bell doesn't have it. I don't know how I feel about Ronald McDonald stomping out a Chihuahua.
Yeah, that's... It didn't rub me the right way.
I'll rub you the right way.
You will know. No, you do no such thing.
Let's see. Like we're talking about like a free for all, like a bracket thing.
Free for all. Like Royal Rumble style.
Just fucking. Just like so we get hit with a Whopper. And it has to be well known once all over, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The Starbucks mermaid.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think
Fighting
she's
the Wendy's girl.
I don't know if she's a mermaid. I always thought she was a Gorgon. I could be wrong. She might be a mermaid.
Fuck, man, I don't know.
Well, yeah, the Starbucks girl. Which is also a guy. A really buff dude.
Wearing like the Aquaman plated like scales for like those. They're kind of like how they.
Son of a bitch.
I'm dead. Stop it.
The recovery time is so goddamn long.
See. I feel like we're forgetting one. Oh shit! Right, and they're all fighting, right? And like you see a helicopter just drop in like a metal like kind of like coffin kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and like a big giant like the Armstrong,
Oh
like
yeah.
from Metal Gear.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see one hand is like pop out, and it's Jared from Subway.
Oh no.
Like, and like it shows her he's like, hey everybody. And then and for whatever reason Ronald's speaking Japanese.
Yeah.
And he's talking to the colonel. He's like, I know we had our differences, and he's like, say no more. And they both just everyone teams up, and they just start beating the shit out of Jared from Subway.
Yeah. Google up some mascots. I know there's like a really big one we're missing. There's gotta be.
Church's Chicken is a Popeyes is a Pizza Hut doesn't have one. Oh crap! Look at literally Papa John just shows up. Hey everybody!
Oh yeah.
It's just regular Papa John. They just.
Good now. Your style?
Little Caesars has the little.
Oh yeah,
Roman.
yeah, the pizza guy.
My nephew loves them. I don't know how he he just watches Little Caesars commercials on the YouTube because he likes the pizza so much.
Why?
I don't know. He's 3. What do you want from me,
I
man?
don't know.
He's like pizza.
It's very cute though.
Let's see. Yeah, man. Like, there's like big places, but not a lot of them
Not
have
a
like.
lot of my mascots.
Yeah. Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah, Chuck E. Cheese. Carl's Entertainment Cheese.
Such a stupid.
Ow!
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm probably forgetting some, but
Probably.
you know, those are the more like well known. You can
Prominent
go
ones.
anywhere and find one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in that big fight, who you backing?
Try to give it to the king.
For me, I'm backing old Ronald McDonald.
I knew you would.
Cause
Oh,
like
Ronald could have like the hamburger and all them. Just throw them in the mix.
I want it to be like a Warriors type situation.
Yeah.
Fuck, the Warriors was such a good. I love that all the gangs just had their own thing. Like, it's like, oh shit's the baseball Furies.
I love the Baseball Furies. They're my favorite.
Didn't didn't we fuck them up as a team, or did I go in there and
I
mess them
think
up?
at that, I don't remember. 'Cause there was a very clear point where we were just like, oh yeah, you gotta do a single player.
Yeah, because it was very
they
stuttery.
couldn't record it, yeah.
Which I think it can be fixed now that we have better.
Yeah, now that we are both able to record, like, normally.
Yeah.
Ow!
I just remembered something. When I tried to knock out that guy, I knocked you out on accident. Remember? You're like, ah! Well, however, come the months of month of the Fool, due to the dictation and the decree of the Babble Code, for that month we will be working on returning to the forest.
Yeah. Because that one was pretty scuffed. For some reason, we decided to record that during the day. Like, during the evening.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah. We started recording like at 7. I remember because there was a point where I just finished eating dinner and then we started recording it like right after.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave it up, but like, I think that was the time that I was like, you're like, oh, so the stairs are wrong, right? I was like, oh, darn good time.
Yeah, you leave it up. It's fine. Because there's some really good moments in there.
Yeah, that's why I was back when Robert says I had. Robert says that because I stopped naming the episodes because I was like, I'm not good at this,
You're really good at it.
especially when we did the podcast.
Yeah.
Also, if you made it this far into the video, fucking hey, thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Checks in the mail. Second, I updated the thumbnails for the Babble Theater. Lemon,
Yeah.
so Lemon did it twice,
Mm-hmm.
but I like the first one so much I used it as the new end card.
Yeah.
And the second one, I was able to kind of like finagle. I had an idea, and Lemon was able to execute it. I appreciate Lemon for doing that.
Yeah.
So basically, the screen, like for the movie.
Yeah, it will be
If you well, if you wondering how I was able to do that, it's just the PNG thing, so it was just see through. So I just placed the image I placed the first image what I was using in the background, and then put the thumbnail cover over
just
it.
layered it over.
and,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just adjusted it just to make sure that it fit.
That it fit proper.
Yeah, some of them was weird. Like the Tekken 4 one, I had to actually make on my own.
Oh.
Like I couldn't find a good one, so I found a good promotional art and then PNG logo, and just made the PNG logo small. And just made it. The Tekken Tag one, I couldn't find a really good one, so it's just the Tekken Tag font.
Oh. Yeah, it's super weird with Tekken sometimes.
And then I already have the. I gotta find some good intro music for the theater,
Yeah.
and then start adding in there because I already have Mortal Kombat 11 and the Justice
Done.
1 and 2.
Oh,
Done
you already got.
so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already did them as well. I need to finish Injustice, but I was going to have to wait because midterms.
Midterms coming up in like a week.
Next week, actually. My midterms are next week.
Yeah, mine's also like on.
Hey, you got special? But
Well,
you
I think
forgot to set up the
everyone's-
testing center.
Well, no, I didn't forget. I'm gonna do it.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'll just do it online.
You got a lot of things on there.
I don't know what that means.
Come on, Frank, you can do this.
Ow! Aha! Oh, he's pissed.
Yeah. And they sit around with smoke trying to fight you over and over again. They'll do that to you.
Oh! Yep, I knew that was coming. Stop healing, you butt baby. I need to go away. And heal.
Saw this image and it's like it's a Tom and Jerry image of Tom and the dog fighting with swords,
Yeah.
and it says stomach sleepers, side sleepers, and then it has Jerry doing that meme face he always does. Where it says me who rotates in my sleep like a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Like I never thought about that. I was like, yeah, I'm just a little rotisserie chicken. I just roll in my sleep. Is this his second face?
Yeah.
Alright,
Ow,
you
you
got
just kicked me?
He was like, I'm not having that. Get the fuck out of here.
Notification on my phone distracted me.
That's not an excuse. Also, it was me.
Better not have been you. It wasn't you, it was Twitter.
Alright. Would you like me to give you a strategy?
No, because no strategy will help.
Okay.
Are you gonna give me a
Can I-
strategy anyway?
Can I offer you a suggestion?
Can.
It's 5 in the morning.
I don't give a shit.
I will. We're gonna pause because it's
We're
been an
not gonna
hour.
pause.
We are pausing because it's been an hour, and I don't. And this is on. What was the last episode? 30 minutes. So we're like an hour and 30 minutes in.
Last episode was like 26 minutes.
Okay, cool. So about 1 hour. 30
Last part of
minutes.
the episode.
About an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, not so bad.
About an hour and 30 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, and the reason why we're doing Sons of the Forest, not Sons of the, we'll do Sons of the Forest once it comes to
Yeah,
console.
eventually when it comes to console.
The reason why we're doing the Forest is because I think Ron was just being a butt baby about what I suggested for my birthday.
Well, no, because I've been wanting to go back to the forest, but I don't want to do it without a reason. And we could just record it better now.
And you gave me a reason.
Yeah.
And we did it from my point of view.
Yeah.
Well, that's how we'll do it from my point of view.
Good. I mean, you can also record it if you want.
If I want to.
Okay.
And besides, April, May, June. A few months after that, you're gonna be very well versed in the art of chirping.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, you're gonna know what it means. I'll give your balls a talk, you kid fucker.
I am not mentally prepared.
Oh my goodness! There's go down.
But you're staring like the reflection of your screen.
I try to kill myself. Why didn't it work? Well, there's no intent.
Yeah. Like you said the words, but you didn't mean them.
Puss. She said no, shut up. Oh, when there's 12 seasons to Letterkenny.
Yeah, there's 9 seasons to The Flash. They just finished filming the last episode.
Yeah, I know. Makes no sense to have Red Death there.
It doesn't. It makes me angry.
They are phoning it in. So they had his review. And it's literally nobody in the suit.
What do you mean it's nobody in the suit?
Like they so the theory is that the Flash thinks he's just a remote control like suit.
Oh.
He's like, I'm something far greater. I created my own suit, just like I created my own speed.
But it's Batgirl. Batwoman.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Red Death.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's the thing. There's like a whole fucking twist. It's so fucking it's stupid.
Okay.
And like, but for those of you who don't know Red Death and just seen it first time, Red Death is actually from the Dark Multiverse. Yeah, DC's Dark
Metal
Knight's
Knight.
Metal.
Yeah.
So
Meta Knight.
Come Knight, Meta Knight. You can say Meta Knight, bitch. Basically,
Red Death.
Red Death and everyone else, like the Drown, the Batman Who Laughs,
Are all versions of Batman.
they're all like nightmarish version from a negative multiverse where everything that bad can happen has happened.
Yeah.
And this is a version
son of
of Batman who figured out that the Flash could time travel, and all the people he loved, all Batman, like all the like Batgirl and Red Hood and them, all died. You know, you try to go back in time and save them, and you know, Flash is like, it doesn't work like that. He's like, there's consequences for doing that. He's like, you might create some kind of cataclysmic event that he's like, and you know, so Batman starts hunting down the Flash with like gadgets from his rogues gallery.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And he straps him to the hood of the Batmobile, and he just forces him into the Speed Force.
Which fuses
And then,
them.
yeah, fuse them together. So when he runs, he leaves like a trail of like bats that drain the life out of people.
That's so
And it shows where Scarecrow is just like they about to do something, and he just punches him in half
cool. That is so cool.
at full speed. So that's the Red Death. However, everyone else was like infected, but like he still had like Barry Allen's still in there.
Yeah.
So like with the Batman Who Laughs, it's just Bruce Wayne. You know, a Jokerized Batman.
Yeah.
The Merciless is just Bruce Wayne with the helm of the God of War. Dawnbreaker is still just Batman. The Drown, just gender Batman.
Right.
The Devastator is just Batman with a Doomsday like virus kind of thing. Maybe it was called Death Machine, or like that's someone who's just like a cyborg like version of like Batman.
Yeah.
The Batman who frags.
Lobo.
Yeah,
It's just Bruce Wayne, but he's Lobo.
and then they really just shoehorn the Batman who, like, he was cool at first, but
then they put him everywhere, and it's like, I'm getting kind of tired of him.
however, I wouldn't get tired of him if the next Injustice game involved Dark Knights.
Yeah.
But instead of it being in that regime, like the regime world, have it to be where Injustice 3, the way it starts out with, it goes back to the previous, like the actual where everyone's still a good guy and no, like, Superman's evil.
Right.
And have it be like,
Okay, just multiverse. Yeah.
yeah, so how do you take place in the other universe and have it to be where it's them fighting off just the typical, like, it shows the end, but it shows them fighting off Brainiac.
Yeah.
But instead of them being divided, they're all together and they do manage to pull it off, like without any casualties or anything that well. And then the Batman from the regime world, the universe, shows up and he's kind of battered and bruised. And the other Bruce Wayne, he's like, what happened? He's like, do you need our help? He's like, no, I came to warn you. He's like, something's coming. And he's like, and it's coming specifically for you. And he just points at Batman. And it only to tell him, like, it shows where it could be a cutscene where he's fighting the Batman Who Laughs. And the Batman Who Laughs is just getting the upper hand on him. And then it shows with all the other, like,
Oh my god.
the other Dark Knights showing up. So I think half the roster can be like members of the Justice League, and not like the Teen Titans or anything like that. Just like you can put Wildcat, you can put like different like other people in there, like more, I guess, like more the adult like members of the Justice League. And then that's at the left half, and then versus the right half, which is be like they have a whole multiverse of like Dark Knight Metal like characters, like bastardized versions of them.
Right.
So I think you can probably put the first like row of characters to be like the Batman Who Laughs and everything them, and then the second row can be like one version of like a bastardized like like the Doomsday, or like the Superman that did kill the Dark Knight Returns. Batman and wears his armor.
Oh yeah.
Or one that's wearing Lex Luthor's armor. A Wonder Woman that's Cheetah.
Right, just like
just
basically reversed.
Like the Parallax demonic version of Green Lantern.
Yeah, like a parallel version of each character.
Like the Death like version of like the Flash. So you'll have like two speedsters.
Yeah.
On that side. I don't know, it'll be overpopulated with speedsters. But I'm not very.
You're just spitballing here.
Yeah. Like I don't know if the Dark Knights, like it'll be enough for that kind of thing. I mean, I guess you can use like different skins for them.
Sure.
They have it to be like Echo Fighters.
Well, they would probably need like overall brand new movesets, which I think they're straight up different characters.
Yeah, like with Red Death, like he's different from the Flash. Like when he uses his like speed, he could easily just be like, when he uses like for me on PlayStation Circle, it does the power, and like for that Flash slows down time, like he enters the Speed Force, and he starts messing you up and things are slowed down. when the Red Death does it, he gets faster and it slowly drains your health because
Right.
the bats. What do you think?
As a concept, it sounds cool.
I don't know how DLC characters would work. I think that would be a good time to add Rorschach into.
Sure. If Injustice 3 ever gets made.
Eve. It'd be Eve.
Yeah, huge if.
I think what would be cool if they got rid of the gear system and then they do costumes.
Yeah.
But do the costumes where they're kind of like Echo Fighters. So since since they can focus more on like the multiverse, Batman has like variations of like his costumes, and like one of them which is Owlman.
I'm gonna pause.
He's gonna pause. Oh fuck. Okay. 3 days in the making of this episode. Fucking 6 days or something. I don't know. I'm just curious. We beat the guy.
Yeah,
I
big
beat him.
guy. You did not.
I held him. I went up behind him and I just elbowed him in the nuts and let Robert do his work.
You had a midterm to prepare for.
Midterm, I technically I did okay on.
Sure.
Anyways, now this.
Whatever this is.
Oh god, I'm on fire!
Alright, yeah, that was the ending.
What happens after that?
So that was the Link the Flame ending. Not the canon ending. Linking the Flame is the cycle of the whole series. But considering this is the last Dark Souls, Smothering the Flame, proper one, would end all of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people would rather prefer we just repeat the cycle.
Well,
Instead of
yeah,
snuffing
but
out of existence.
even then, repeat the cycle. You just damn everyone to cursed life.
Hey, they'll still be alive though.
Life, but what life sucks. Like bad, like Dark Souls bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not fine.
It's fine. I beat the boss anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You did not.
You're a pathological liar. Anyways, we gotta end this episode. The second episode's like 3 hours long, and it's been like 2 weeks in the
Yeah.
making. So we should just prick on the mortar side. I would have put up like a thin piece of wire, have him pass through it. So help me God, I swear to Christ.
Take him out Wile E. Coyote style.
Yeah.
Alright, anyways. Outro.
I'm waiting for fucking Thunder McFuckface over here to get out of here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. God knows we did it. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. And we'll see you guys next mission. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe!